it do? It is your boy, KQKC Boxing, throwing down on another video. Yes, Demetreius Andrade. He did win this weekend. He should be celebrating. He retained his belt. But he won in his hometown, but no credit. Reporters, naysayers, said he haven't really fought the big elite fighters. Well, let's go back a little bit. We all remember the Rock Nation debacle when he pretty much had a court dispute with them, how he sat on the shelf for a couple years. Then he had another dispute. Then he dropped out fights. It was always some type of problem with Demetreius Andrade. Now, that problem is still arising. He walked out of the press conference, post-press conference, I might add, and he's frustrated. He want to fight Canelo. He want to fight a Triple G. First of all, we know how boxing had been treating Canelo, wiping his nose. Pretty much, he's protected by the WBC, by Oscar De La Hoya, the one that wears fishnets and wigs and dresses. All right? Hey, not my words. All right? Hey, not my making up. You know, KQKC, just keep it real. So, what Demetreius Andrade have to do to win? Well, I'll tell you what he have to do. He had to do what every other fighter has to do. Make noise. Make make a spectacle of himself. I'm sorry, but that's what you have to do sometime in boxing. Boxing is not kind to the elite fighters that want to advance. Look at Deontay Wilder. 40 knockouts. But they don't give him credit for that. Oh, he only had one really good fight. You know. Yeah. They had another good fight. Yeah. You feel me? Do you understand KQKC? Demetreius Andrade, he's a good boxer. I don't have nothing against him. But some of that he brought on himself. That's why the reporters are asking him negative, let me put it that way, questions about his performance. Yes, he did put on a great performance, but look who you fighting. Who have you fought lately? But that's not only his problem, that's the zone problem. See, the zone, I used to call, is a haven for misfits. Misfits that don't belong in the top rankings, which they really didn't. You didn't have no elite fighters go to the zone, except Canelo, because he was protected and he was paid. And Anthony Joshua, well, we know what happened to him. And Triple G, we know what he's doing. He's chasing another Canelo payday, because we know he's over the hill. And there you go. That's all you got. Ain't nobody else over there. If it is, hey, correct me. I love to eat crow. Make me eat it. Because you're not going to tell me an elite fighter. They asked Charlo. Charlo told him, hey, you know what you know how it go. No, I'm with Al. All right? Deontay Wilder, they tried to pull a fast one. They said they was sorry. But Deontay Wilder said the same thing. I'm with Al. Showtime. Bingo. All right? Now, they could have had Ortiz, but we know how that went. I already did a video on that dummy. But Ortiz is facing Wilder next. That could have been on a DAZN card if they would have played straight. Excuse me. But when you have Skipper from ESPN who really wrecked ESPN, then you have Eddie Hearn who really wrecked himself and his fighter for forcing his fighter to fight, and Oscar De La Hoya who wrecked Golden Boy, who his whole stable left except the Hispanics, if you know what I mean. A wink, a wink, a wink. So, That leaves what? Demetrius Andrade, who has fought brilliantly in his whole career. But his downfall was his attitude in his career. He thought he was better than what he was. And he got brought down a peg. He made decisions that he shouldn't have made. He dropped out of fights he shouldn't have dropped out of. So now, Banner, the Rock Nation, all of them just say, hey, look, we can't mess with you no more, dude. You're not. You put it this way. You don't have your head in the game. You don't have your head in the ring outside the game. Sure, you can box, southpaw, brilliant, amateur, but you just couldn't move to that level. So, he wants Triple G. He wants Canelo. He walked out in the press conference saying that. So, besides getting high fives, he got, pretty much a few non-said boos. For the simple fact that he hasn't really fought nobody. That's why I tell you in my live stream, and I'll say it again, how the hell he gonna jump on the turnbuckle and say, oh, I did a brilliant fight, and he fought a young man from Africa. Nothing against Africa, but he wasn't fundamentally sound. Other words, let's say Demetrius Andrade was an A fighter, and he was more like a D fighter. See, that's what kind of surprises and cheers he get for fighting guys like that. He wouldn't fight Charlo because he wanted more money. But Rock Nation couldn't help it that Al Heyman paid his fighters. I'm sorry. Demetrius Andrade just made some wrong moves. Then he went around begging for fights. Then he come back after a hiatus again because his whole prime went down the drain. Coming in the zone, opening, doing karate kicks, with dumbass hair braids in his hair and shit. I don't know what's wrong with that dude. But when I tell you this, he's a good boxer. I'm not going to take that from him. But you got to get in there with some elite fighters, dude. Because one day, you're going to run into a Charlo when the zone fails. Because they will fail. When you have someone like Eddie Hearn and Skipper, Mr. Skipper, that's running something like that. But if they smart, if they play their cards right, if they sign the right type of people, maybe, just maybe, they can get out of this rut they're in. Their sales are down. Yes, they are down. Okay, see, we over here in the United States, we tell it like it is. So, that's Demetrius Andrade's story, in my account. See, in boxing, we tend to characterize fighters in the image of their place or origin. Okay, like we say Mexican fighters are industrious and brave. Philadelphia fighters are brazen and tough. Russian fighters are cold and stoic. British fighters are studious and classy, and so on. Now, if we were to play this tired game with Demetrius Andrade, he's two mirrors. His hometown of Providence, Rhode Island, the state capital, filled with 18th century architecture, Ivy League intelligence, rolling cobblestone hills, inner city green space, and the faint scent of the nearby water has a unique character, but on its surface is a classy and aesthetic of years past. For some, it's an elegant reprieve from the hustle and bustle of the mainstream American Northeast. In other words, Demetrius Andrade thought he was doing something. Such in a battle, Andrade continues to fight with the boxing public. In the wake of his 120 to 107 unanimous decision. It was a wipeout for Selecki, right in his hometown. Now, depending on your taste, it was either a masterful boxing display with delicious notes of showmanship, or just a bill of sour 30 minutes of beating his ass. Hey, it is what it is. KC, call it like it is, people. I'm telling you. He's a good boxer, but he haven't fought no damn body. Get in there and fight somebody. Eddie Hearn sitting to your right, smiling and shit at the press conference. That is. Tell him. Stop telling the WBC protecting Canelo. Stop making up belts for Canelo. Allow Canelo to get in there and fight. Stop protecting that man, or boxing is going to be through. Then that's the case. Boxing going to be made up as we go along. A casual fan asked me, what the hell is wrong with boxing? Think about that. That's real talk from a real OG. I'm KQ, KC Boxing. If you like the content of this damn video, subscribe today. You can catch my show Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Don't forget to hit the icon bell right next to subscribe. Oh yeah, KQ don't play. The LDBC, we tell it like it is. We are new media. And new media tell it like it is. I don't need no damn sandwich. I don't need no plane ticket. I pay my own way. And don't you ever get it screwed. We are the LDBC. I'm KQ, KC. I'm on to the next one. Peace and love.